Hello all, welcome to the next video here in the Onion Man's Rooftop 2 at a cow caravan of treasure. Sometimes barred, the streak continues as it always will. And we're back with some WWE Elite unboxings. 3 really random figures because I didn't really get anything else out of these sets. So I'm gonna just kind of mishmash these ones together in a random WWE Elite video. We got this year's SummerSlam Wave Made in the USA Lex, the Lex Express. We got the 108 LA Knight. And we got the Ringside exclusive New Dude Love, which is a massive upgrade in my opinion. So yeah, we're just going to take a look at these kind of at random and go from there. I don't know which one I want to do first. I feel like the Dude Love might be... Everybody kind of knows it's a massive upgrade. I'm going to start with the LA Knight. I think that's just easy. It's recent, so why not? At the time I am filming this is actually the night, well, earlier today was Bash at Berlin. Great show. I thought it was good. There's a lot to like. There's a couple of downers. I know the show's getting some mixed reviews, like CM Punk and McIntyre. I've seen people who really like it and people who really don't. I liked it. I think what the matches are great. I think both of their matches have been very good. I liked the first one, even though maybe in ring it wasn't the greatest, but I liked it as a story. I thought it was a great way to progress the story. Like, I didn't see Punk losing right off the bat. I thought he'd win, then lose. I don't know why I thought that. In hindsight, it makes more sense for him to lose first. But that being said, I thought it was a good match. I do like that match for the story. And I thought this one was better. I would have made it just a straight strap match, not the 4 corners. I think that's what hurt it. It was still a great match. I still really liked it. They were way more physical. Like CM Punk, I think, kind of proved a little bit like, hey, I can still be physical and my body's going to hold up. There's just some freak accidents. So I think he's definitely doing a good job of quelling that with this match. I just think the 4 corner gimmick kind of stunk. I would have rather it had just been a regular straight strap match. However, I think we are getting that third match, and I do think it's going to be Punk and McIntyre at Bad Blood in a Hell in a Cell match. And I think that's where we're going to get like the true finale to this. I think that's going to be the magnum opus of this feud, where it was really big on story for so long, and now they're going to end it with the crazy shit. That's how I think it's going to play out. So that last match, I think, will be the tell-all of, was it just a meh feud, like an okay at best feud, or is it going to be a great feud? I think that last match is going to kind of give us that final stamp of whatever it is. Great show. And Gunther, Randy Orton, I thought was fantastic. I've seen people say it was long and prodding and this and that. What it does is that's like both guys' kind of style. Gunther may be a little bit more fast-paced, slightly, but like, you know what you're getting with Randy, and I think they complemented each other very well. I think it was way better than their King of the Ring match, which was also great. I think this was way better. I didn't care that it was long and prodding. It was like methodical at the same time, and that always helps a long and prodding match. Is it for a proper reason? And yes, it was. It was like a methodical, telling a story, telling a chess game, a mental chess game. And for that reason, I really liked it. I thought it was a great match. So overall, I give that show a thumbs up. I would probably say it's one of the weaker shows this year, but in a year where everything's been great, so is this. I mean, yeah, it's on the weaker end of really good, you know what I mean? So is what it is. Not on that show was LA Knight, Series 108 Elite LA Knight here. There's the back of the box if you want to take a look. I like a lot of the Bronson Reed figures that are coming, but I still like that first one where he's in the Bam Bam Bigelow gear the most. That's the one I have. I did get the Terry Gordy in this wave. I could have paired this with Terry Gordy, but I'm going to open Terry Gordy with the Legends Boss Man because they both kind of represent like a Mid-South thing. But yeah. All right. Let's get this open. Okay. So, LA Knight. I like LA Knight. I don't remember much of his Shawn Ricker stuff when he was like in NXT and all that jazz. I kind of discovered him a little bit later when he was doing the original Eli Drake stuff in TNA, when it was like kind of mixed in with Global Force Wrestling. Like Jeff Jarrett came back and had some power again somehow. That's when I kind of first discovered him, and I remember thinking he was pretty solid, but like he was a great promo, like always great. And then I loved him when they did the NWA Power show on YouTube. He was fantastic on that. So when he got to WWE, I was super excited. I was bummed when they put him with the model stuff, the maximum male model stuff. It felt like a waste. The Bray Wyatt stuff was like really weird, but like, hey, he did it, and he did it with pride and everything. So big ups to him, and now he's the U.S. champ. You know, he had a great little mini feud with AJ Styles. So I like LA Knight. I think he's a great promo. I think he, with certain people, he can have amazing matches. On his own, maybe not so much, but with the right people, he's fantastic. So yeah, I am a Eli Drake fan LA Knight fan for sure. So he's got an alternate pointing hand. They even got the black tape on there, which is nice. I like when they add those little extra things. For a long time, it felt like Mattel figures were always lacking in the wristband finger tape department. So there's his other one. It doesn't look like he has anything holding him back, so let's get him out. Nope, easy. Cool. Get him all straightened out. This figure looks nice, except for one kind of thing that's a little off, in my opinion. So, here he is. This jacket is probably going to be a pain to get off, but I would imagine, I'm just going to take a guess and say, I bet one of his arms is pretty easy to pop off to get it off. Usually that's pretty decent with these figures lately. So it makes some of the plastic goods not as bad. But I like it overall. I like the logo. They got the Night Mask logo there. You got the back part of it. What is this? Did he wear this specifically somewhere? That's just like red gear. Okay. I've always liked his wrestling shoes. They're like, doesn't he like wear some converted Jordans or something? Yeah, nice. Comes with the mic, makes sense. He looks solid. Here's my one issue. This head is not the greatest. Like I'm looking at like LA Knight here. It's like the upper half is decent. Like I think they kind of messed up the hair, but the upper half of the actual face isn't bad. But like past the nose is just, what is like this? He like has this weird like chiseled jawline that he doesn't really have in real life. It's just an off head sculpt. So from certain angles it doesn't look too bad, like that, like the kind of side angle, but the head's a little off. But we're getting some more like basic LA Knights soon, and some of them have better head sculpts, and I'm gonna see if they match up with this pretty well. So that'll be at least decent. Stand test. Yeah, he stands well. So, I like most of what's there, but that's just a rough head scan or face sculpt, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna give it a thumbs in the middle. That's just I don't like that head. That throws me off, man. And I knew that going into it, but I wanted the elite LA Knight body, and I knew okay, I'll probably find some basics at Walmart someday, you know. Fix them up a little bit. Who do we want to look at next? Do we want Lex or Dude Love? Let's go with Dude Love. No. I feel like I'm going to have a lot more positive to say about the Dude Love. Let's go to the Lex. The SummerSlam Lex, you can also have a Build-A-Figure referee, John Cone. Not that I need that. So yeah, right out the gate, I'll just tell you my first thoughts looking at this. This head sculpt is fantastic. I think this is kind of the same. Is this the same one they used recently with that Wolfpack one that came out, like on the Legends Target Wave? Is it? Or is it different? Either way, I like this head sculpt. Looks great. The red, white, and blue parts look really good. I'm going to admit I'm not a fan of this like yellowy, orangey looking plastic. It looks fake, where it's supposed to be gold. I think you could have made that a little bit more metallic and it would have been a lot more nice. Like a metallic gold, like and maybe matted it out a little bit. Because it just looks rough on here. But this is from SummerSlam 95. If you're not, or SummerSlam 93, I'm sorry. Yeah, because SummerSlam, yeah, damn. I forget, because this leads into 94 with WrestleMania 10. So SummerSlam 93, where Lex was supposed to win the WWF Championship. It's a pretty common, popular story. He was supposed to beat Yoko for the championship, the WWF Championship, and they got cold feet at the last second. They didn't think Lex was the right guy yet. They were still kind of undecided. So, but like, you know, Bret Hart was waiting in the wings and everybody kind of knew Bret was on the way. So they kind of ended up doing that screwy count out finish where he hit the forearm, but Yokozuna rolled out and was knocked out and he was too heavy to pick up. And so he got counted out, and Lex won in the main event of SummerSlam 93. He won, but did not win the WWF Championship, and they do that dumbass celebration. Pyro and confetti goes off, and people are congratulating him for winning by countout and not even winning the belt. It's a sad moment, but that being said, I like Made in the USA Lex Luger, so we're going to look at it. I like Lex. I'm a Lex fan. Not so much later, when he was doing like the WCW bodybuilder gimmick, and he wasn't even Lex Luger. Remember, they changed his name officially to Total Package, which is a great nickname, but to just take away his Lex Luger name, how dare you? So not good. Not a fan of that older era Lex. I'm pretty much a fan of Lex all the way up until the Wolfpack, and then after the Wolfpack, he completely falls off. So there he is. There's John Cone's legs. These are great for other stuff too. Like if you want to make like some suited figures, using these like extra referee / Build-A-Figure legs are always pretty solid, man. I'm not gonna lie. So these are definitely going into my fodder box for custom stuff. So at least like what it came with Build-A-Figure wise is useful. He's got some mic holding hands. Oh, he's got bands on the arms. Bands be damned. I have scissors. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So now we got our Lex. Let me just straighten him out here for a moment. Okay. That's interesting. I might be crazy. Maybe it's just my eyesight. But like, there's a couple things that are different than I thought going into this, and there's a couple things that are just weird looking to me, man. This is a weird figure. Okay, so here he is. I'll straighten him out. All right. Hold up here. There's just a lot going on. Overall, just if you were to like glance at this, you'd be like, oh, that's a great Made in the USA Lex. And then you look closer, there's just weird little decisions here. One, I think the elbow pad looks way too big. Like, you could have thinned this out and made it a little smaller. Hell, painted it on him. I don't, like, something. It just looks way too big. He cannot move in it very well. Like, there's solid there, but he ain't going up much further. Not that you would need to. The gold is different. I don't know how to explain it. It's different. This part of the gold, and, like, you can kind of see it here. This on the camera. There we go. This gold here on like the tassels and the gold on the knee pads looks better, like more goldish than the belt. The belt has this weird yellowy orange tinge, but here it looks normal. It looks fine. Like it looks like a little metallic gold. That is weird. Like I don't know how they messed that up. Maybe my eyes are just messed up and people aren't seeing that. So I don't like the elbow pad. It's weird to me that they got this part of the gold right, but not this part. But here's like the weirdest thing to me, mainly. His hair, like, has this weird, like green tinge to it. It doesn't look blonde or all, or like dirty blonde at all. Um, it's got this weird like green color going on. Oh man. Be careful what you wish for, because I wanted a Made in the USA Lex, and I think they've just missed the mark. There's just too much going on with that. Too many weird things going on with that, man. I gotta give. Oh, I hate to do it because I wanted this figure so bad because I want a good Made in the USA Lex. I'm thinking maybe if I change out the head sculpt with one of the alternate head sculpts, because I think Wolfpack Lex came with an alternate head sculpt. I wonder if that one would look better on here, even if the hair may be a tad little longer. Um, yeah. Man, that's disappointing. They messed that up. Made in the USA Lex. Thumbs down. I don't like that figure. There's too much off about it. Um, so thumbs in the middle for LA Knight because of a bad head sculpt. Thumbs down for just a myriad of what the hell with Made in the USA Lex. On to hopefully what I think is going to be the best thing here. Our ringside exclusive, Dude Love. Now this is actually part of a 3-pack too. There's a special 3-pack with this that comes with a new Dude Love, a new Cactus Jack, and a new Mankind, I believe, right? A different Mankind? Yeah, I think so. Anyways, I only wanted the Dude Love. I got the last ringside exclusive Cactus Jack, which is a fantastic figure. I already have I have a Mankind, but the one I'm going to get is going to be that Monday Night War exclusive one, the Ultimate. So I will have a good Mankind. I pre-ordered it. That was like one of the only ones I could get a pre-order on. Harlem Heat sold out too fast. And still looking for those too. So I didn't feel like I needed to get that Mankind. If I'm going to wait and get that one. But we desperately needed a better Dude Love. The last Dude Love we got, most of everything was good on it, but it had just horrible. The shirt was horrible and totally off. Like the hands were off. I don't think they were painted right. There's a lot of things wrong with it. I eventually got rid of that figure. And I pre-ordered this as soon as I saw it because it looks way better. So here's the back of the box if you want to take a look. Nice. Dude Love, one of the 3 faces of Foley. Foley always said it was like his version of a heartthrob character that he wanted to do as a kid. Was a heel. I think people forget Dude Love was like a Vince McMahon lackey. Oh, I love these backgrounds they do sometimes with their exclusives. Oh, this is great. Check this out. We're keeping this. It's got a Dude Love like backdrop. You could like frame that like a poster. That looks awesome. Fantastic. Already off to a great start. One thing, this is something Mattel finally started doing with more figures, and I'm happy because I felt like they always forgot this on figures. They're finally painting like more wrist tape and finger tape. So like there's his mic holding hands. But like this one's got the mandible claw fingers painted properly. Like even the greatest hits one, the one with the thumbtacks in the back, that awesome looking, everything about it is great. He's missing his like wrist and hand tape, and it's like, oh, and it just throws me off. And you could replace the hands easy with getting some that are taped right, but the wristbands would be hard. You'd have to paint those, which probably wouldn't be too bad, but still, like, that's just a weird oversight on Mattel. I think we can get them out. One band be damned. Got it. Oh, he's got bands on his arms. Okay. Did not see that. It was one big one tied around, like the Star Wars figures do sometimes. Damn you. Oh, this looks great, man. Oh, boy. I'm happy. I'm happy right now. Just real quick, I realized we didn't do a stand test for Luger. Stands well. That's one of the few positives about that figure. All right, here's our Dude Love. Um, uh, I like almost everything about this. And I'll tell you what I mean by that here in a minute. First off, I like the head scan. Normally, I'm not a big fan of like yelling heads like this, but for Dude Love, I think it's fine. He's not one I'm going to use as like, I would never pose him doing actual wrestling. He would just kind of be like fodder for a shelf. The glasses are a little loose. But the glasses are cool. They look good. I like the headband. Focus. The headband looks great. The fake tattoos on his arms. They did the wrist tape right. The hands got it. This holds the headband and the glasses in. So there you go. But it looks really good overall. And of course, we have the quote on the back. Ooh, have mercy, with the old WWF logo. That's pretty cool. And they did a proper tie-dye this time. So every time like a Dude Love figure comes out, they always do weird like tribal flowery looks. That's not what he had. He had tie-dye. This is finally a proper tie-dye on a Dude Love figure. Now, that being said, there's a couple of things. I don't know if it's just me, but his hands look way too big. I don't know. So hold on here. I'm going to switch them with the regular like mic holding hands. I don't know what, like his hands are just so big. Like why? They're needless, unnecessarily big. Oh. All right. Looks way better. Whew, okay. Yeah, okay. I like that way better. Stand test. Stands well. So, big thumbs up. I think it's a great Dude Love figure. Oh, his little glasses fell off. Where'd they go? Did they fall on the ground? There they are. They did when I was popping my hands on. There's his little glasses. Anyway, big thumbs up for the Dude Love figure. I like the Dude Love figure. So we're going thumbs in the middle for LA Knight, thumbs down for Lex, thumbs up for Dude Love. Yeah, great figure. Great finally great version of Dude Love. And you can use old Dude Love head sculpts for this. So, or make any Mick Foley one, really. Like if you want a serious face, just go get you a Mick Foley and throw this headband on it. So cool. Yeah, nice. Glad to finally get these out of the way. Unboxing them and everything. So yeah, just remember with Lex, be careful what you wish for. You're gonna get it and some. But that's it for this video. If you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You do not have to if you don't want to, but as always, I will catch you guys in the next video.